class, let's get started on our lesson for today. We are going to talk about giving and understanding verbal instructions. Just now, I gave you a verbal command. I said, let's get started on our lesson for today. Comencemos con la lección de hoy. Every day, we give and receive verbal instructions to accomplish daily tasks. Take Fumi, for example. Fumi is 39 years old and she recently immigrated to the United States. She wants a career that will allow her to help people. She worked as a receptionist in her home country, and she is applying for a position as a hospital intake specialist. As an intake specialist, Fumi must use verbal instructions to explain to patients the steps that they must take to successfully start their medical treatments or procedures. Fumi tiene 39 años y hace poco que ella emigró a los Estados Unidos. Fumi quiere una profesión donde ella puede ayudar a la gente. Ella ha trabajado como recepcionista en su país y quiere aplicar por una posición por especialista en admisiones hospitalarias. Como especialista en admisiones hospitalarias, Fumi tiene que usar instrucciones verbales para explicar a sus pacientes los pasos que deben dar para empezar sus tratamientos médicos. When we give verbal instructions, we use the base form of the verb without the subject. Although the subject is not included, it's still understood that the subject is you, the listener. Cuando damos instrucciones verbales, usamos el verbo sin el sujeto. No incluimos el sujeto, pero todavía entendemos que el sujeto es usted. Let's take a look at some examples. Eat your vegetables. The word eat is the base form of the verb to eat, and the subject is you. Next, do your homework. In this example, the word do is the base form of the verb to do, and again, the subject is you. Now I want you to try. Let's take a look at the phrase, call me tonight. What is the base form of the verb? Right, call. Now how about this one? What is the verb in the phrase, clean your room? Right, the verb is clean. And just like in the previous examples, the subject is you. The subject can also refer to more than one person. For example, when a teacher gives instructions to their students. El sujeto también puede referirse a más de una persona. Por ejemplo, cuando una profesora le da instrucciones a todos sus estudiantes. If I want my student John to write his name on a sheet of paper, I would look at John and say, write your name. And if I want the whole class to write their names on their papers, I would look at my class and I would say, write your name. Now, sometimes we might give instructions that tell people what not to do. In this case, we would put the word don't in front of the verb. For example, don't write your name. En unas veces, necesitamos dar instrucciones sobre lo que no debemos hacer. En este caso, podríamos poner la palabra no en frente del verbo. Por ejemplo, no escribes tu nombre. Let's say I'm giving a new student some instructions for enrolling in an English class. I might say some things like, take a pencil from the table, pick up an enrollment form at the desk, write your name at the top of the form, and fill out the requested information. I would give the same instructions to a group of new students. Now this time, let's say that I'm giving instructions to a friend who wants to get a Texas driver's license. I might say some things like, pass a written test and a driving test, take a vision test, and provide proof of identification. Oh, and don't forget to fill out the application and pay the fee. And I could provide those same instructions to a group of people. Okay, now it's your turn to give and follow some verbal instructions. Imagine that you're telling someone how to make your favorite dish. Make a list of the first 5 steps and add at least 2 things they should not do. Imagina que estás explicando cómo hacer tu comida favorita. Hace una lista de los primeros 5 pasos y agrega 2 cosas que no debes hacer cuando preparando su comida favorita. Okay, I'll see you next time.